Okay, so it's too much to type. I'm in Nebraska at a truck stop here in a sleeper berth, so I'm going for a walk. Anyway, so I was rushed before because I had to get off the road. My clock was running out. It was a little garbled. And also, you have to understand and appreciate, give me credit for that, this is a frame of reference that I'm trying to present to you that's completely alien to you and most people. So start from there. It's esoterica. It's not public knowledge. Someday it will be. But the Buddhists and the Taoists and the animists, perhaps the animists being the native peoples of the earth, had it right. So that's why it's exciting. Because if you studied, as I did for endless hours, the wisdom traditions, with the exception of Christianity, I won't include that because it has limited value, especially for this discussion. It has dubious value in its entirety. Anyway, what's excited, I read, and by the way, I read everything you write, and I consider everything you write. Oh wow, there's a horse over there. Oh my God, it's all by itself. Can you see that horse? Oh my gosh. Can you see it? Should I go close to it? Hey, horsey! Look at that horse. It's an unsaddled horse. It has a rein on it. Wow, that's a big horse. It's a big horsey. What's he doing? Oh, he's tethered to the tree, it looks like. Maybe someone's riding him bareback. So, at any rate, so it's exciting. I do read everything you write, and it inspires me. So it's exciting because science is catching up to the wisdom. So let's just take one of these traditions as an example. Well, first let me cover the idea of consciousness, because you're still that life is conscious. All life is conscious, because you still have some trouble with that. So let's consider the behaviorists and materialists, and we'll use their own argument against them. So what they have said was that there's really no mind, quality of mind, and there's no free will, that we're all just like any other animal, and we react to stimulus in the environment, and we're conditioned that way, like Pavlov's dog. We're conditioned by our environment, and it's all, anything that takes place in your mind is really just a chemical reaction based upon sort of behavioral conditioning. So if we say that's the case, and then we're no different than any animal, so then we must concede that all other life has this same capacity. It's just simply a reactive response, stimulus response to interact with the environment. Okay? But that still doesn't explain how these systems, a cell is a system, the environment like this, marsh is an ecosystem, it has its own balance, it has its own critters and creatures, and on a microbe level, the bacterial level, the mammalian level, it's an ecosystem that all works together. It's complex, it's organized, it's self-sufficient, but it also interacts with the larger picture of the sky, the minerals in the earth, and the atmosphere, the rainfall. So it's all interconnected. So this is a system. It's organized. A cell is a system. An atom is a system. A human being is a system of cells. A human being is a system of organs. Organs are a system of tissue. Tissues are a system of cells. So, and they're self-organizing, apparently. So for something to be self-organizing and to move towards complexity implies some form of intelligence now. It's undeniable, because things don't go to chaos, they move towards more complexity. So there's this beautiful creative force in the universe that's just simply that. Now, if we take it back to and we can call this will or this movement towards complexity as a form of knowledge, as a form of awareness of the environment and responding to the environment and evolving with the environment. And the environment is the creation of the organism in itself. The environmental conditions create that. So this is what the scientists are talking about when they say there's a cognitive structure to the universe. Okay. So it's very exciting because we'll tie it back into something like Taoism. That I don't see anybody with this for us. The Taoists believe, the perfect example of a natural order and a natural wisdom to the earth and to nature, and that nature is in perfect balance, and that if we're somehow able to tap into the Tao, it's nameless, formless. It has no form. It has no material shape. It has no structure. It has no characteristics that we can define. It has no limit. It just exists as an energy within all life, an intelligence, a natural order, and beauty within all life. So then we've gone full circle. If we look at Taoists and the animists, the indigenous peoples believed that there was a great spirit inhabiting everything. That horse, the spirit of the pond, the sky, the birds, everything had its own, was part of this great natural order. Again, this great spirit, the Tao, if you want to call it. Christians call it God. That works for them, that's fine. So, yes, so you ask, what does it mean to me? It's exciting to me because I've always believed this, and it's exciting to see that science is now validating it. And also because I work on every day, I believe also, as the Buddhists do and the Hindus do, and the Taoists do, that you can tap into this field of energy, this field of intelligence, this universal intelligence, this natural beauty and creativity. And we can find many humans tapping into that through practice and discipline and study. And we look at the animals, the grace and beauty of this horse, and how it's a perfectly made organism to run on this earth. It's a perfect running machine. It's a beautiful machine. There's a natural wisdom in that horse too, the way it's designed, the way it grew up, sprung up from the earth. There's a natural beauty and a natural intelligence to that horse. It knows exactly what to do. It's so intelligent, it doesn't even have to think about it, what it's doing. It doesn't even have to know anything. It just does. It's so perfect that it doesn't even have to stop and think about what it does. It just does it. Just like an ant colony, so complex, or any other species that show this self-organizing behavior. So yes, it's easy to say that there's an intelligence in the universe. And that's a form of knowledge, and that's a form in which it expresses itself as awareness through interaction with the environment, through interbeing with the environment, that is being called now this type of cognitive structure of the universe. So, these are not ideas that even language fails to suffice to describe these things. And just like the Tao said, the Tao that can be named is not the real Tao, they're not the true Tao. So, yeah, I'm excited because I work every day to be that. I don't really work anymore because you only have to do that in the beginning. I just am. I just try to be what I know I am, which is the highest expression of intelligence right now that we know of in this universe, besides that which created it. In other words, some will say humans are the ultimate conscious beings, so it's like creation looking at itself. It's becoming conscious of itself, and that's what we're doing, aren't we, when we get more intelligent and more into the science of it, or the philosophy of it, or the mystical portion, the wisdom traditions. It's creation becoming